Hey, you guys. So it's October the 3rd now, 2020. What is this? It's early Saturday morning. I hope you guys can hear me very clearly. It's probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning. Maybe a little after midnight, something like that. This video is going to be about not taking things to heart. Not taking things to heart. I think I'm gonna start uploading more videos to this channel because I'll probably upload a video called The Most High's Plan for Me. And if I don't, this will be a portion of that, because the plan of the Most High is actually happening and unfolding in my life as we speak right now, currently. And it's been going on for a long time. So what do I mean when I say don't take it to heart? It's not really a message to you guys, even though it is. It's a message to myself. I say I'm probably going to start making more videos because I'll probably start showing you guys the processes that I use to run my business or my businesses in the United States while I'm here in South America. I will probably start showing you guys some of the ways that I travel around by, meeting drivers, and I, pay the driver to take me out for a few hours, show to maybe take me to some lots. I'm planning on, I haven't decided yet, but I'm planning on buying land and getting a house, building a house actually, like a prefab home or a new house, maybe a 2-story with a rooftop terrace, maybe 2 or 3 indoor garden areas, something with a really nice mountain view, or a really nice view up in the mountain a little further where the air is really clean. And my videos are probably going to change. If you look at some of my past videos, it's clear to see that I was discussing some things that were going on, some things. I'm not going to say things I was going through. I'm going to just say things that were going on around me. I wasn't actually involved. People were trying to involve me in their nonsense, in their lack of structure. And I'm working on building structure for my own life and my own businesses and moving forward. That's the only option now. So moving forward is the only option for all of us, really. So don't take it to heart. My videos on this channel are probably really going to change because I've changed. A lot of the things I experienced in life, starting from a lot of things from my father and my mother that, created a lot of nonsense in life from the very beginning. A lot of, betrayals and certain issues I've dealt with my family. And also me, the things that I've done to myself, the things that I've done to others, the situations I've allowed myself to be in. I've arrived to a place now. The Most High has brought me to a place underneath his wings on a mountain to hide me in silence and peace. And I appreciate that of the Most High. Today is a Shabbat for me. And now I'm at a place where, kind of like if you were walking at the foot or at the bottom of a mountain, and then you climbed up to the top of the mountain. Now the things at the bottom of the mountain can't bother you. They can't faze you. So I've learned a lot of the things that I've encountered in the past suddenly are not in my heart anymore. I don't take it to heart. I don't take a lot of people seriously. I don't take a lot of the scams and the schemers and the skeezers and the shysters and the hoodwinkers and the, hood whores. I don't take them seriously anymore. I don't take nigga attitude seriously. I don't take I'm trying to keep this PG. I don't take a lot of black women's attitudes seriously. I pay them absolutely no mind. In fact, I haven't dealt with a black woman's nasty American attitude in almost a full year now. So for me, I'm actually finally able to see black women differently now because I'm not dealing with them. To be honest with you guys, I'm not dealing with them. I don't take them to heart. I love them, but I don't take them to heart. I got an uncle that he's been on crack for probably 30 years. I love him, but I don't take him to heart. You know, I understand if I let him in my house, he's going to steal some shit. That's just how he is. But I'm not going to fight him because he steals some shit if I let him in my house. Why? Because I don't take it to heart. Now, at the level that the Most High has brought me to, I'm able to look into a situation such as me bringing my uncle into my house and him stealing something from me. I can't blame my uncle for that. I can only blame myself because he's been stealing for 30 years. You understand? So if I allow him in my house, then I am allowing him to come in and to disturb my peace and my joy. And I'm not going to allow that. I'm fully in control of the majority of things that go on in my life. Most of the people that are around me, I am the one who can pull all the strings. You know, I allow them into my life and I send their asses out of my life just like that. So, not to ramble on, but to just say in honesty, I'm learning now I've been 34 for probably almost 4 months. In about 10 days, it will have been about 4 months. I've been 34. And this year at 34, I opened a second business. I'm about to open a third business here in the country where I'm at. I have 2 businesses in the U.S., 1 business here, and I'm working on everything. I still have to learn to structure my own time. There are days that I don't feel like doing anything. I just lay around and chill out. And I'm really working on getting to a place where I don't do that as often, you know, or I can do that at certain times and still get my work done, still handle my business and get the things done that I need done. So, now I do a lot of focusing on me. First of all, I focus on the Most High. Like today on Shabbat, I'm going to make some music to the Most High. I'm going to stay in the house till sundown, most likely. I'm going to read the Bible, just do some studying, some praying, some cleansing of the mind. Even some of the things that used to be very addictive to me and triggers to me in the past, as far as lust, as far as people, as far as females, relationships with people in general, with friends, women, men, you know, just people in general, friendships, things like that. A lot of those things that used to be important to me are no longer important to me. Just in this year alone, I've experienced a lot of mental and physical and spiritual separation from a lot of other people. Friends, you know, things like that. I don't deal with a lot of them anymore. Not deal, I don't talk to them like I used to anymore because we're all going into different eras. Like, it's clear to me that this time is a different time than all of the other times. It's clear. I know you guys can see that we're all moving in a different era. The earth and everything about it and around the earth, all the galaxies and the universe is literally moving in another direction. the one that people knew or we knew in the past will never exist again. I don't know if you guys know that or feel that. What prompted this video? This is what prompted the video. A few days ago, as you guys know, or I think I've made a video about, disrespectful women, disrespectful men, the matriarchy, all that bullshit. I've been out of the matriarchy or the surroundings of the matriarchy now for a year right now. And then as of 2018 is when I first came to South America and I wasn't dealing with the matriarchy anymore. So I'm not going to get into all the details, but I was dealing with a lot of women, a lot of disrespectful women in my family back over a year ago. I was doing a lot of things for them that if they hadn't been disrespectful, their husbands would have been doing, but they don't have husbands, which is also not my problem. That whole helping the black community and cleaning up the black community, I had to let that go. The people who are going to do it can do it. I say for us, especially as men, because as black men, people don't give a fuck about us. Most of the time, a lot of the time, especially in the black community, if you're not a thug or, if you're not doing something to continue the matriarchy going, then you're of no value in that system. They have their welfare. That's their men. So welfare, child support, the government is the man of these females and a lot of these people. Not just females either. You got a lot of men out here who think just like women. Which you've been raised by that, and you haven't been away from that for a certain amount of time. Of course, you may think that way. So, long story short, I had to cut off or physically block about 9 to 10 of my family members. I'm not going to say any names or titles, but I physically blocked them from my phone. They can't call me or text me. I can call or text them, but they can't call me or text me. And ever since I did that, my life has gotten better and better and better. I've opened businesses. I'm doing well. My finances are better than they've ever been. I'm not wanting for anything. I'm not lacking anything. Every day I wake up, even the days where I chill in the bed all day and just relax and don't do anything, I love it. I love every day. I'm thankful and joyful to open my eyes every morning that the Most High is waking me up. I'm thankful. I'm not depressed. I'm not down. I'm not any of that. I'm literally a different person. I don't take shit to heart anymore. I feel that the Most High has separated me from a lot of other beings, just a lot of other people, so I can have time to learn in an undistracted fashion. And I still have some things I'm working on personally, as far as, things just dealing with the flesh and the mind, the spirit in general. I may go a little further into some of those things in the near future, but since I separated from my family, it's been about a year now. And before that, it was probably another 10 months. So it's almost coming up on 2 years since I don't deal with a lot of my relatives anymore. My life, I can't argue with the results. My life has gotten so much better. But this is what I want to tell you guys about me not taking things to heart and how you guys might want to try not to take things to heart. So the other day, a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, I took one of my cousins off the block list. This is a female. And the other day, she sent me a text message telling me that she was in the hospital. Her son was in the hospital. And that her stepfather was in the hospital getting brain surgery. That's a message she sent me a day or two ago. Now, about 2 or 3 months before that, she sent me a message saying that she was in the hospital. She had been having a lot of issues, and, her son was getting surgery. About another 3 months before that, she sent me a message saying she was in the hospital. She was sick. She was having issues with diabetes, and all of this other stuff is going on. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to what I just said. over the last 6 months since I unblocked her, or a little more, she doesn't contact me on holidays. She doesn't contact. Now, I don't recognize any American holidays. This is just an example. She doesn't contact me on off days. She doesn't contact me when she's feeling great, when she's had a wonderful day, when she wakes up feeling amazing. She doesn't contact me on her payday. She doesn't contact me, when she's going on trips. She doesn't contact me when good things are going on in her life or her son's life or anyone's life. She only contacts me to tell me that people are in the hospital, people are sick, people are dying. Do you see? It's as if she's trying to guilt me into dealing with her and my other relatives again. I hope you guys can see that. They don't have, this person never texts me with anything positive or anything good. They always text me trying to guilt me with someone in the hospital or someone being sick or something like that. Like, oh, you're not here. If you were here, this would happen. This is going on and you don't even care. Now, I care very much about my relatives and my family and people that I love. I love them very much, actually. I don't fuck with them because I love myself more. I'm going to say it again. I love myself more. I value my peace and my life more. See, sometimes when you're an Israelite or a so-called black man, people want to devalue your feelings, your joy, your peace in life, your emotion. They only want to use you to further their agenda. You are not a human being. You are looked at as a tool in a toolbox that can be pulled out to use at any point in time and thrown or slung back in the toolbox, rusty, wet, you know what I'm saying, molded, mildewed, and it'll sit in that toolbox in the shed until you decide, okay, I'm going to go get this wrench again. All right, it looks like I might need that screw again. I am not willing to be a tool to anybody but the Most High and myself. I'm not allowing anyone to use my resources, my talents, my time, my gifts, but me. I use that to build me up. I'm not giving that to anybody else. So now that I have said that, this is what I mean when I say I'm not taking stuff to heart. I'm not taking things to heart because it's nothing to take to heart. So when this person sent me this text message, my immediate thought was, should I put her back on the block list? I think I will block her again because I feel as though if a person is only out to try to destroy my peace in life. Now, what she said didn't destroy my peace. Make no mistake about it, you guys. But I can see this is, once again, I've accepted the fact that this is how a lot of my relatives act. They live in that negative space, in darkness, and they want to make sure, even if you're thousands of miles away from them, they want to make sure that you live in a cloud of darkness as well. That there's no opportunity or possibility that you might be living in joy. They always want to try to bring you down. That's been my experience with these people. And I've accepted that. I don't mind that that's what they do because I don't have to interact with that. I simply go into my contacts and I click the block option. And you see, I don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore. So instead of me feeling guilted or anything like that, my first response was, should I block her again? Now, again, it's not that I don't care that these people in the hospital, I do care. But what about all the other times when those people were doing well, when they were living it up, going on trips, going on vacations? Nobody called me then to tell me, oh, so-and-so is going on vacation, so-and-so got a bonus, so-and-so got a raise, they're living up, so-and-so is doing good. That's not what they call me for. They call me when people are in the hospital. That's what they advise me of. So I am not taking, a few years ago, I probably would have felt some type of way about that. I've prayed about it, of course, but I'm not taking anything to heart. I'm not taking it personal. I'm not going to get involved because I'm not involved. The Most High has separated me and put me up on a mountain in South America, and this is where I'll stay. So I value my, what's the word? My mental psyche being clear. I value my joy. I value my peace in life above all others. I value the wisdom that the Most High has given me, the knowledge He's given me. I value my state of mind and me being mentally sound. You know what I'm saying? My happiness. I value that very much. And I don't let anybody come between it for any reason whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Any reason whatsoever. So again, it's not that I don't care, it's that I care more about myself. So I'm probably going to block that person because they haven't learned a lesson. Now, this video isn't about that person. This video is long, it's 20 minutes. But I'm just saying that because I'm sure you guys can also understand I'm at a place where I don't take it to heart anymore. I don't take a lot of this shit personal. It is what it is. I realize I don't need a lot of people in life. You know, I can deal with them. I can take them or leave them, deal with them or not. I'm not taking things personally anymore. I take things for business. Okay, that's how it is now. I have to understand I have this life to live. I'm not going to allow anyone else to interfere with my life and drag me down and pull me into their dark hole because they're depressed and they want someone to be down there with them. So again, I'm probably going to block that person. You guys tell me what you think if you have any thoughts about what I'm saying, but this is advice. As men, especially, you know, melanated men, don't take shit to heart. You got to learn, you guys. Don't take shit to heart. Don't make things emotional. Most of the times things are not emotional. They just are what they are. I learned that sometimes life and dealing with people is kind of like riding down the highway or the interstate. You know, you're in a car driving 70 miles per hour and you just pass by all the trees and then they're suddenly in the rearview mirror. You don't interact with the trees. You don't stop and talk to the trees. You don't chop them down. You don't take any pine needles off. You don't take any seeds from the trees. You don't stop and, you know, get any fruit from the trees. You just keep on driving down, you know, I-65 or I-85 or I-95. You just keep on driving and pass everything by and watch it as it goes by. That's how I do a lot of people now. Life is, it's like I'm in a vehicle and I'm just driving, maneuvering everything, and I have the keys to the galaxy and I just watch everyone else while I'm passing by. I don't get out and interact and engage. I cut that shit out, you guys. So this is what this video is about. Don't take shit to heart.